Hey folks, Andy here. Clop is still out there absolutely farming organizations one after another with their Oracle EBS 0-day. In fact, within the last 24 hours, the universities of Pennsylvania and Phoenix both confirmed that their systems were hit, leaking students and staffers' personal and financial information. Not cool. Companies are getting popped left and right, and every time this happens, someone asks, why haven't they patched? Why can't they figure it out? Frankly, it just makes me laugh because here's the truth that nobody wants to say, okay? Here's my theory, okay? It's December. People are afraid to make any changes. We used to call this a change management freeze, right? Why do organizations do this? Well, it's because everybody's terrified to patch because it might impact operations. I know at least one retail organization that I previously was affiliated with was so scared that they'd bring down their systems. They had a change freeze from Black Friday all the way to Valentine's Day. Yeah, meanwhile, Clop is over here stealing terabytes of data, shutting down internal systems, and dropping your deets on their leak site. But sure, the patch is the real threat, right? This is why we can't have nice things. All right, next up. Brand new 0-day, folks, with a 10.0 CVSS score, highest you can get. We're talking about everything. Remote execution, it's bad. It's called React.js shell, and if you haven't heard about it, you will, okay? This vulnerability affects React server components in React version 19.x, okay? It's developed by Meta, and scans are showing that millions of instances are exposed. But listen up, okay? I'm not going to go chicken little on you like so many other people are doing. The sky isn't quite falling. Although this is a serious vulnerability, this is not, in my opinion, the next log4shell or anything. You got to understand that there's some nuance to this, okay? It only affects the latest React version and only when you're using a new, still emerging feature within the React 19 system, okay? What that means really is that the real world exploitability is going to be significantly less than what others might tell you, okay? So don't fall for the hype. All right, our last story. Finally, attackers, likely China, are exploiting a vulnerability in Windows Server update services to deliver ShadowPad. This is a backdoor, and they're using lulbins like PowerShell, certutil, and curl to do it. What is a lulbin, you might ask? It stands for living off the land binaries. These are the stuff that keeps blue teams up at night. Not 0-days, not malware. Well, kind of malware, kind of. This is the malware that comes pre-installed on your machine by Windows, right? Because hear me out. This is pre-installed software. It all depends on the intent of the user that will determine whether something is a tool or a weapon. And yeah, threat actors are using sysadmin tools to pull down payloads, and this raises the eternal question that I will die on a hill over. Why the hell does someone in accounting or payroll or legal, why do they need access to these tools? Frankly, they don't. They don't need access to PowerShell. They don't need to run certutil, right? Lock that stuff down. All right, folks. Well, that concludes our talks for today. Have a great rest of your day. This is Andy Thompson signing off.